What's up, people? It's your girl for dinner, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'll be showing you guys how to do some fancy cornrows on a thick afro hair. So, my client wants to get 6 cornrows. Now, take a look at the size and the texture of her hair. She has a lot of hair, and it's so beautiful. But then, sometimes for new braiders, it could get a little bit overwhelming when you have a client like this and they want to get cornrows. So, don't panic because I'm here to help you guys every step of the way. So, first thing first, she's getting 6 cornrows. All you have to do is part it down the middle. You want to be able to divide the hair into 2 equal parts so that you are able to divide the hair and have a clear direction of where you're going to because you don't want to get overwhelmed. Since it's going to be 6 braids, it's going to be 3 on each side, so you have to do a part down the middle. Now, while you're doing your part down the middle, you want the part to be clean. You want to have a good part because that is very important when your braids is completed. You don't want to have an unclean part. So after your initial parts down, you have to use whatever hair product you're using, gel, jam, whatever you're using, just put it down. Now, I like to part from the front. I believe that you never get a clean middle part if you do not part from the front. But every braider is different. If you feel like you could get a better part from the back, that's you. But I believe that it's better to get the parts from the front. So after I do the initial run through, I go to the front and I clean it up and get the perfect middle part. Okay, done and dusted. My middle part is good, and I've sectioned off the other part. Now I'm starting off with the first part to do the 3 cornrows. I'm looking at the picture right now, and I'm confirming my client what she wants. It's really important for you to do the sectioning off. Regardless of how experienced you are as a braider, you want to do the rough sketching. I already did that. I already saw how many braids would go in this section, and how much hair each braid needs to have. So now that I have done that, all I'm doing right now is cleaning up my braids, cleaning up my parts, and I'm gonna start with the first cornrow. So if you're a new braider, it's okay. Take as much time as you want with the parts because it can be a little bit challenging. Now let's get down to business for the cornrows. Since I'm braiding her natural hair and she has thick natural hair, you want to make sure the cornrows is tight and clean. I'm not saying give your client a headache, but make sure it's clean and tight. Take a look at that braid. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the side effect of cornrows is that you have a little bit of cramps in your arms, in your fingers, but that's okay. Now we're off to the second braid, and as you can see, we're gonna do a parting here. She wants a zigzag parting, so we're gonna do that. Remember, her hair is very thick, so I did the parting and I combed it out. This is gonna be a downton one because the middle braid is thick. It's usually thicker a little bit than the first braid. So remember, it's still the same process. You want to braid slowly but tightly because you want to make sure the braids are looking good. Now take a look at her face. She's not in any sort of pain, and she's comfortable because the braids are firm but they are not too tight that it's giving her a headache. And there you have it. We're moving on to the third braid. I want all my braiders to realize that when the client comes and shows you a picture, not necessarily every time would the hair that you do look like the picture. And that's not because you're awful braider or whatever. That's simply because people have different hair textures. So my client didn't want to get her hair straightened. She only got her hair blow dried. But she has a thick afro. So there is no way her cornrows are going to look like a girl who has a 4A type of hair and less hair. So she understands that, and I already explained that to her. She's okay with it. And I love that because then we can protect her afro and at the same time give her a beautiful hairstyle. So there you have it, guys. Here I'm just cleaning up the cornrows a little bit because I do not like using a lot of braiding gel when I'm braiding. I like to use it after I braided the hair because I want the hair to be firm and tight. So just repeat the same pattern on the other side and you're gonna have your cornrows. That's all you need to do. It's that simple. So this is the finished product. She has a middle part, as you can see, and the other parts have this zigzag motion. I am just putting the mousse to lay down the hair. Um, and yeah, I am also using some holding spray after using the mousse. I really believe that holding spray is really important, especially for an afro like this. It tends to um, it tends to lay the hair down more properly. All I'm doing is I'm just cleaning the front of her hair because the hairspray went a little bit on her face. Based on my personal experience with hair texture like this, after braiding and putting all the spray on it, I like to tie it down for a couple minutes because it has a better effect on the hair for, the long run. And here you have it, guys. This is what the hair looks like. She really likes what she got. And yeah, you're welcome. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys and thanks for watching. It's your girl Vatina. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.